We'll view the philosophy of difference primarily through Gloria Anzaldua's Borderlands and secondarily through Judith Butler's Changing the Subject. Those two texts. Both writers will make arguments against universalism and for difference as a sustainable constellation for both individual and society. They will also make further arguments. They will also make a further argument, I should say, an argument for transhumanistic possibilities after universalism and after difference. So, let's get right to Anzaldúa then. Okay, so Gloria Anzaldúa, born 1942, died in 2004, represents the intersectional notion of difference, creating a discursive nexus spanning Chicana or Latinx, feminism, and queer theory or LGBTQIA. Okay, so let me just give a note right there on some terminology. So in the text, Anzaldúa will constantly be using the word Chicana, okay, which she's writing in the 1980s. She comes out of a political movement which was known as the Chicana movement, but the terminology has moved from Chicana to Hispanic to Latino, and nowadays the conversation or the terminology is Latinx, Latin with a capital X at the end. Okay. So why Latinx? Okay, so what you want to keep in mind is that in Spanish, which Anzaldúa will be referring to the Spanish language, as in many other languages, there are signifiers of male and female. And so you have this in Spanish at the end of words, an A signifying the feminine, an O signifying the male. And generally, in these languages, when there is a universalist claim made, when there's reference to the general, the default word is the masculine form of the word. In English, we don't have it to quite this extent, but we have the same thing, the same attitude when we are referring to people in general or in general or something universal. We're usually using he or his or man or men. We are using masculine signifiers to stand in for the universalist idea.